Aries, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late February 2024. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's happening for the lovely Aries collective. Hope you're all doing fantastic, my friends. Let's get it going. My guides, talk to me. What do you have for us Rams here? So we're getting close to our birthday season, right? It's not quite there, but we're getting there. And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card. Then we'll get into the full reading itself. At the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Tarot of Sacred Kingdoms. It's an awesome deck with really nice visuals, just to see what's in the shadows. I always find that intriguing. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Aries. Late February, please and thank you. And there has been a most intriguing energy around the Aries collective the past couple of weeks. We'll see if that continues to show up, but let's see what we have here for this week, please. There it is. Thank you. So we have this magician energy, my friends, which is extremely powerful. Could be all about creation, manifestation. There's like a touch of spirituality here as well. Now, this is not a tarot deck, so there are some differences with this magician here. Before we fully dive into it, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the February subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check it out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button, but tapping it right on its third eye, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk about this magician. So if we look at the imagery here, we see that sharp-looking dude there, that individual dressed up, doing all sorts of magic tricks. There's things levitating. He's doing sleight of hand. And like I already mentioned, similar to the magician in the tarot deck, it could represent creation, manifestation. So for us Aries in this time, our powers of creation could be extra heightened, especially if we're funneling our energy in the proper places and the right spaces. Make sure you're visualizing and taking action. That's always a big key. But the difference with this magician, where it differs from the one in the tarot deck, is this one does have a little bit of an illusion. Notice magicians always use sleight of hand. They're like, hey, watch this hand while something else is happening. So I'm not trying to be a fear monger or anything like that, but there could be certain things that you don't quite see, certain confusions around situations when this magician is here. Make sure no one's trying to hoodwink you or pull the wool over your eyes when this energy is in the mix. But once again, very spiritual, tapped into source energy as well, all about creation. You just take what hits for you. We're going to put him down over there. And yeah, let's get into tarot now. I always say this first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. Let's get you 3 tarot cards in the upright. Then we'll get into that intuitive juiciness. So while we get this deck all shuffled up and ready to go, let's talk about last week's reading, my friends. It was titled Here They Come. And I will say this, the reading did seem to focus on those around you mostly. I was seeing a huge magnetic energy around the Aries collective, so I wouldn't be surprised if certain individuals were popping up or just very popular, like your phone going off the hook, stuff like that. And remember, it could still bleed over into the coming days and weeks, so you might have a certain attraction to you, okay? Not just saying romantically, but it just felt like a lot of people or a lot of energy coming in. So we're going to see what we have for you this week. So you know energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone, so only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or someone that you're linked to. So 3 cards here. What do we got for Aries late February, please? As we are in or getting very close to Pisces season. Whoa. All right, we're starting off with a powerful, beautiful energy to start. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Lovely. Let's keep going. I don't want to get too overly optimistic just yet, but that's one of the best cards. It's a good start. Not starting super fast, though. 9 of Cups. Wow. All right, Aries. So there could be a really lovely energy really flocking to a lot of the collective here. Let's get one more. One more. What do we got? There we go. Thank you. 6 of Cups. So a card of the past is showing up here as well. So yeah, we have an intriguing mixture of energy here, Aries. Let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get into that juicy, intuitive stuff. So at first glance, I'm looking over here at the spread. Obviously, I do notice that we have double water cards, which could represent the internal world, a lot of emotion, a lot of feeling. So just know you might be a little more emotional than you normally are when there's a lot of water here. Beautiful cards. Now, I do say every card has positive and challenge. All of these lean positive, right? We have wish fulfillment. We have level up, happy ending type of energy. So it's going to be intriguing to see how it all plays together, because there could be a lot going on. These are powerful energies. Mostly positive though. Let's go through one by one and really start to build this out. Specifically, if you're cross-watching for an Aries, this could be a good sign of improving things. But position number one, we do have the 10 of Pentacles. Now, it is grounded, right? Like, and as a lot of you know, I'm part of the Aries Collective myself. We're generally action-based, or like go, go, go. We like a lot of movement. 10 of Pentacles is extremely grounded. Now, for a big portion of you, this could be a level up in regards to money, in regards to finance. This could be a huge winner victory of some kind. Now, we do have to see what the clarifier is for this. It could represent the home. It could represent the family. So there could be matters of the home, whether you're decorating or moving or upgrading, something linked to the family unit as well. I will say the challenge of the 10 of Pentacles, once again, very grounded, something that's hard to move. So I don't want to read a negative into a positive, but when we see 10 of Pentacles starting us off, it's something that's pretty well grounded and cemented in. So I'm hoping you're not being frustrated by anyone or something in particular. Moving to the center, lovely. We have the 9 of Cups. Look how happy our good friend John Travolta is there, chilling right there in the middle. He's happy, he's content, friendly. Once again, this is energy of wish fulfillment. So with the wins, the level ups, the victories, you could have various different ones coming up for you in the coming days and weeks, and I really like that. I would say claim it, but we want to look at the clarifier. Now, the 9 of Cups, once again, it could represent letting loose a little bit, having fun, partying it up. Some of you might need that in your life when the 9 of Cups is here. It's also very inviting, kind, and loving. So maybe that's something you're yearning for. This is somewhat of an affectionate type of energy as well. The challenge of this card could be twofold. Sometimes it could be someone that's overly partying or over consuming in one way or another. So just watch that. Try to keep your passions in check when this card's in the mix. Or it's somebody that's a little too nice, where it's like, okay, well, I've never done nothing wrong to this person. I'm always so nice. Like, it's giving me that vibe, like, don't let anybody trample all over you. But, I mean, I'm talking to Aries here. I know that's not Aries style, but this is a very nice and kind type of energy, aside from all the wish fulfillment. So we're just going to place John Travolta down right there, let him hang out next to the 10 of Pentacles, while we move forward to the 6 of Cups. I did say move forward, but we're kind of moving backwards with this type of energy. Now, this could point to a soul bond or a soul connection. Like, you see those two people, they're sharing is caring. To me, it's a big part of history, whether it's a person that you have a very long, deep history with. It could be a soul tie or a soul connection, extremely deep emotion here. I do say when this card shows up, there could be certain things or cycles from the past coming back around. I did see that for you a few weeks ago, and it could show up here once again. You might be taking a lot of walks down memory lane when this is here. It's just something linked to memory, something linked to history. So whether it's a person or just an internal thing that you're processing here, the eyes could be to the past, which is intriguing when we have so much good positive energy up front here. We have this past energy. I really want to clarify it because I'm hoping it's a good thing, right? And it absolutely could be, depending on what shows up, but there is a lot of emotional connection here. And another thing about the elements, when we mix water and earth, there's a lot of possibility for blessings and abundance. So there could be really good stuff coming in. I want to dive deeper, Aries. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here for you, my friends. See what's happening, my guides. Talk to me. What do we got for Aries? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that 10 of Pentacles here. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is over here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Aries, you could drop it right in the comments. I don't mind at all. You will not offend me. So let's go in on that 10 of Pentacles here. Why is it in the mix for the Rams? What's that 10 of Pentacles here? Thank you. Yeah, I mean, this is a very simple, straightforward, unexpected winner victory of some kind with the 7 of Swords. Now, there is a small caution for some of you, okay? And I will say that I feel mostly this is an extremely positive energy. The 7 of Swords can sometimes represent someone that's a little sneaky or thieving and things like that. So watch out for certain individuals. Watch out for your material possessions in this time, because there could be some funky issues around finances for some Aries out there. Obviously not every single one. Like, yeah, watch your money, watch your bank account, anything dealing with finances. You want to make sure you're checking and double checking in this time. But once again, with the Seven of Swords, it's not always bad. It's not always a thieving bastard, pardon my language. This card could just represent something you don't quite see, something that could be a little bit out of your vision. So unexpected, surprising. Underneath this Ten of Pentacles, you could have an unexpected victory lined up that you don't even see coming. Like, this is sort of one where you don't even have a hint of it. Okay, it's way different than if we would have got the Moon or the Two of Swords here. When the Seven of Swords comes, it's like, whoa, I did not even see that coming. So I would claim this energy as long as you're being careful with your money, your assets, things like that. Not feeling anything too rough aside from that. We're going to keep pressing forward. We're not going to linger here. I'd say for most of you, that's very claimable energy. So it could be a really good week for a lot of Aries here. Let's go in on that Nine of Cups. Let's see what that's about. So we already got one really good card or alignment. So let's see why that Nine of Cups is in the mix for you. Like, yeah, something or someone could pop up, like out of nowhere, for sure. Feels good, feels good. Why is the Nine of Cups here? There we go. I was going to say the deck is being very specific for you here. Okay. And once again, this magnetic energy is here, my friends. And there is a little caution. This spread this week, Aries, is super fun to me. Because it's like, yeah, we have really good positive energy, but there's little cautions attached to all of them, right? And that's how we should really act in life. Don't just only focus on the good or only focus on the positive. We should try to look at the big picture, big ball of wax. Now, for some of you, I did mention having fun, having a good time. With the Nine of Cups, Knight of Wands, one of our cards in reverse, you might be having a little too much fun, or you might be tempted to have too much fun. Okay, so if you are planning on going out, partying, or anything like that, keep the passions within bounds. That's a big thing I'm picking up here, because the Knight of Wands in reverse could go a little out of hand, a little out of control. But once again, I'm picking up this magnetic energy. Remember all this kindness, this wish fulfillment. With the Knight of Wands in reverse, it's like, okay, you're not going to have to exude a lot of energy to bring things towards you. And we've been seeing that from the very beginning with the Magician, the manifesting, the creating. Now this possible winner victory popping up out of nowhere. Now we have this Knight of Wands in reverse under the Nine of Cups. And to me, it's like, yeah, there's just this magnetic energy pulling towards Aries in this time, which is a very, very positive thing. So I feel like this could all be claimable. But once again, if you do go out and have fun, just keep it in check, right? I know, once again, Aries, sometimes we could be a little spontaneous. We like to have a good time. We like to live it up. But don't go overboard. That's a big thing here. Or maybe there's someone you're connected to. They're going a little overboard in one way or another. Take it however it hits. But once again, there's a lot of energy. People, places, things, a lot of energy is just moving towards you here in a magnetic fashion, just like we saw last week. So I'd embrace it, you know, go with the flow, roll with it. While that energy is moving towards you, if you don't have to put a lot of effort forth, that's cool for now. You know, there's a time and a place. But let's go in on the Six of Cups, see what that's about. Then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. Because this is all good, like present, future, we're looking really nice, but what I want to see what this past energy is as well. So why is this Six of Cups in the mix? I mean, it could just represent a person, right? So why is the Six of Cups? Could be something very important to you as well. But why is the Six of Cups here? You know, with the way all of this lines up. Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. Yeah, there could be somebody that might want to make peace with you. Okay, that's for a small portion of Aries out there. If you're having issues, troubles with a very specific person, we have the Three of Swords in reverse underneath the Six of Cups. And to me, this is a very healing type of energy. So a couple of things, like I already mentioned, this could be an individual, someone you have a lot of history with, where they want to make peace, okay? Whether it is an apology, whether it's talking something out, to me it's like, okay, well, let's come to some sort of agreement here. Let's bury the hatchet. Let's mend this bridge. That's a big vibe I'm picking up once again. If that's not the case, if this isn't a specific individual that comes around and wants to make things right in one way or another, maybe you want to make something right, okay? It could also, to me, just be acceptance. So there could be a very big healing energy for a lot of Aries in this time, whether it is a situation or something that's happened to you in the past that you still might be internalizing. You might come to some sort of peace about it. Like, you know what? I accept it for what it is. It is what it is. You know, if there's anything I could ever do to fix it or make it better, I'll do so. So we have this intriguing energy. I really do like it on the end. There's a lot of healing to be had. But for a big portion of you, I'd feel like this is somebody, a particular person, that wants to make something right. Okay, so let's go through and do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. So we have a few different things happening, a little bit of a mixed bag, but I would say this leans much more positive than challenging. If you kindly look in the box position number 1, we do have the 10 of Pentacles with the 7 of Swords. So twofold, once again, watch your finances, watch your material possessions and assets, like check your bank account in this time. Make sure everything's on point, okay, because there could be some sneakery around like finances, but for a big portion of you, I do see this as like an unexpected winner victory that you don't even see coming, where it just like completely blindsides you. Could it be linked into the rest of this reading? Possibly. Could it be something totally different or just monetary related? Absolutely. Moving to the center, and these two front ends are, I mean, I'd say the whole thing is claimable to me, but in the center we have the 9 of Cups with the Knight of Wands in reverse. If you are going out, having a good time, cutting loose, what have you, please just keep it in check. Don't overdo it. Don't go overboard. This could also be someone you're connected to that overdoes it a little bit. I mean, there's a time and a place for those types of vibes. But a big thing I was picking up here was the magnetic energy that we saw last week around Aries. So lots of people, lots of things could be coming towards you where you might not have to exert a ton of effort. And I just want to bring your attention back to this manifesting, which we saw in the very beginning of the reading. So there's this magnetic energy moving towards Aries. Getting to the back end, we have the 6 of Cups with the 3 of Swords in reverse. The energy of somebody possibly wanting to make something right, an apology, burying the hatchet, mending the bridge, all that good stuff. If that is not somebody popping up that wants to make something right with you, for a big portion, it could just be healing and acceptance, where you just accept something from your past. And you know what? I did what I could. It is what it is. It's kind of like that vibe I'm picking up. So there is a lot of healing to be had. Please take a screenshot of that, Aries. I'd say overall very positive reading this week. Let's see what's in the shadows for you. What do we got, my gods? What's in the shadows for Aries? And yes, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see. A shadow card doesn't always have to be a challenge. It could be a good thing. So what do we got in the shadows for Aries? Oh, and yes, if you've made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it down in the comments below. It's a beautiful way to support the channel, and I have much love and appreciation for my channel members. All right, let's get it going. No pressure. What do we have for Aries, please? Shadows. Thank you. Okay. So we do have the Queen of Cups in the shadows. For some of you, this could be something in regards to a mother figure that you're holding on to. For another portion of you, this could be romance and love. When we see the Queen of Cups, we think of a lot of emotional attachment. For a portion of you, it might just be linked to a water sign, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but hidden emotion. Remember, we're looking at the shadows, so there could be something you're holding on to, something you're feeling that you're suppressing and keeping buried deep down. Now could be an amazing time for healing, like we saw within the spread itself. So it doesn't surprise me that we have this Queen of Cups in the shadows. So once again, whether you're coming to some sort of state of acceptance about something, whether it's romantic, family, otherwise, if you're coming to a state of acceptance, that's a good thing. If it's a person coming around to try to mend something, that's also very good. But keep tabs on yourself. Keep tabs on your emotional well-being. That's a big thing there, Aries. So that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the February subscriber surprise. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, please feel free to go over to my website, mastermetaphysics.com, to check out my digital calendar. But for the February subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Everyday Witches Tarot. It's one of my go-to decks, and it is absolutely awesome. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments, out of all the tarot suits, which one vibes with your energy the best? Is it the Wands, the Pentacles, Cups, or Swords? You'll be entered to win, and at the end of February, I'll announce winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you soon.